What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at your live again through the power of the internet. And this is, once again, my Fence Sitter series, a series that's designed to hopefully communicate how your average, everyday person who has apathetics towards politics feels about hot button topics, while also maybe, I don't know, serving as a wake-up call for extremists who have been controlled by the media and show them how the rest of the world thinks. Today, I want to talk to you about Elon Musk buying Twitter, which, as I was reading about it, seemed to either be the end of the world or the rebirth of free speech as we know it. I mean, there was no in-between takes. And then I realized I was reading all of these takes on Twitter. So obviously they're going to have an opinion. As I checked, people on Facebook, people on Instagram, people on TikTok, people everywhere else, no one else cares. No one else cares. We'll talk about it for the clicks and the views, but that's it, because it doesn't affect, most humans that don't live their lives on Twitter like I do. First off, you have this group of people who insist that Elon Musk buying Twitter means liberalism is over. It's over, and we're going back to the dark ages, and Elon Musk is going to send a squad to your house to suck the vaccine out of your arm and rip the mask off of your face and then just punch you in the face until you learn to hate other people, which is obviously not the case. Then there's the other camp that believe that this is the recoming of free speech in the form of Elon Musk, God our savior. He's going to allow us to do whatever we want, tweet pictures of our buttholes to our favorite e-girls, and issue death threats to politicians or whatever it is we want to do. Obviously, that's not the case. Obviously, that's not what Twitter's going to do. It's still going to comply by law. It's not going to become 4chan, basically. I know I get a lot of slack from people saying I make everything about me. But here's the thing, this isn't about you. Elon Musk didn't do this for you. He didn't do it to oppress you. He didn't do it to liberate you. He did it for him, and that's why he does everything. Elon Musk does not care about you. He does not care about me. He cares less about us than he does the child he had with Grimes, which allegedly and reportedly is not at all. Maybe he's buying it to make money. I mean, spending $44 billion on something with a plan to make money seems counterintuitive, but every time this guy tweets about a shitcoin, he makes $5 billion. He might have figured out the power in putting his tweets in front of everybody and getting them to buy whatever shitty Dogecoin variant he can today, and realizes he'll make his $44 billion back pretty quickly. Maybe he bought it because he's obsessed with his own public image, and this is a way to control his public image. I mean, literally, there's a guy on Twitter who tracks that dude's private jet. Maybe he bought it just to shut down that one Twitter account. You don't know. I don't know. We're not him. What he absolutely didn't do is buy this to help you or to help your political party or whatever crazy fundamentalist shit that's going on in your brain. He bought this to help himself and the people he cares about, which the last time I checked was a list of one person, himself. Elon Musk is not your friend. He is not your enemy. He didn't do this to spite you or attack you. He didn't do this because he doesn't like you or doesn't like your politics. He did it, once again, to help his bottom line or help his self-image or a combination of the two. I mean, alternatively, he could have done it for power. I mean, if you look at the message he's preaching, it's about handing the power back to the people, handing the power back to the people. And the people in history who say they're doing that tend to never do that. In fact, they tend to scoop that power up. Maybe he's looking over at Jeff Bezos and seeing what a huge chunk of the world he controls with Amazon. And he sees what Zuckerberg is doing with Facebook and Instagram and says, you know what? I need some of that too. Tesla's not enough. Mars is not enough. I need more. I want more power, more control. That's probably the most likely answer. The good news is that most people use Twitter as just a goofy place to shitpost or to look at adult entertainment or to harass and interact with people they hate. No, there's not a lot of power really to be had on Twitter. I know mean tweets ban the orange guy. I know that CNN made it out to be a really big deal. At the end of the day, it's not a really big deal for your average human being. They took Orange Man off of Twitter. What changed? He's still got Fox News. He's still got podcasts and pundits. He's still holding rallies, and plenty of people are showing up to them. Nothing changed. Nothing will change if he comes back. It's just going to be more of the same shit. Meanwhile, your average person who doesn't even use social media or only uses TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or some combination thereof will not even know this happened, nor will they care. It will change nothing in the majority of people's lives. Do you think your grandfather is getting his news from a Twitter feed? No, he's getting it from CNN or he's getting it from Fox News. That's where those people are getting their news. And the young people, you think they're getting their news from a Twitter feed? No, they're getting it from TikTok. They're getting it from YouTube. And this problem is so much bigger than Twitter, or the solution is so much bigger than Twitter, it really is not going to change anything. I promise you. I promise you. Buying Twitter and going public with it will probably make Elon Musk and a handful of other people a lot of money that you will never see or never benefit from. It will certainly stroke his ego. It'll probably up him in the power level a little bit because he controls the platform, one of dozens of platforms that people use these days. But at the end of the day, it's not going to shake the roots or foundation of free speech or democracy. I promise you, it's not going to change much. Maybe a handful of people that were treated differently beforehand will get treated better now. Some of them might get treated worse, but they are small regressions or small victories that ultimately do not matter and should not matter to you. And if they do, you might be brainwashed. Now, as usual, this is one man's opinion. I could be wrong. If I'm right, though, you're going to drop a like on this video and let me know that you agree with me. If you disagree with me, go to that comment section and blow it up. Get as angry as you want because it counts as an interaction for my YouTube channel, and the YouTube algorithm likes that. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much. I'll speak with you soon, and I'll see you on the fence another time.